Thank you. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon. The weather's been beautiful, other than the moths. We were making jokes this morning about after you leave church, take a couple moths with you. So as you leave, also please take some moths with you. But maybe our volume and vibrato will drive some of those guys away this afternoon. We're so glad you're here. This is the final concert of this season. As you know, this is a very new choir. We started this 2 years ago, and we're trying to feel out what works, what didn't work, kind of what interest was here in this community for professional choir, and one that just met once a week, and the response has just been unbelievable. And it's been so fun. We've made some adjustments throughout all 4 of these little half seasons that we've had, and this one worked incredibly well. And having this final one, we've had lots of time to practice this set of music and both choirs, and it's ended up being absolutely amazing for us as musicians and us as friends to be able to work through this. One of the most amazing things about this choir is it's made up of a very diverse group of backgrounds, especially music backgrounds. And we've got some new singers that have come in. If you've come in just this year, will you please raise your hand, new to the choir? So will you guys please welcome our new singers to here? Yeah. And almost all of them always come and go, man, it's kind of intimidating. And I get that. It's kind of like church choir. When you hear the finished product, you're like, I can't do that. You absolutely can. It just takes a little work and some beatings by me. So we want to invite anybody who is interested to be part of this program. We've got some auditions. I think Andrea and Kelly are going to talk a little bit later in the program about when our auditions are coming up and the things that we've done this year. So if you love that singing, you love to sing, and you miss going back and singing in some of the bigger groups and singing what somebody call it big boy music, we'd love to talk to you. And if you want to come in and sit down on rehearsal and just see if that works for you, we'd love to see you. So as we go throughout this summer, we'll have a couple of auditions, and we'd love to come and talk to you, even if you want to try it out. So please keep in touch with us, either through the Facebook pages or social media, and we'd love to reach out. The first set of music today, we have a 3-song set before we introduce another very special thing this afternoon. And it's a beautiful set. We're going to start the piece with a psalm setting by Mendelssohn. And we've been working on this for a couple of months. And what's pretty funny is that the All-State music came out for TMEA this year, and that's one of the All-State pieces. And I thought, they're watching our concerts. But it's good. All of the choir directors here will already have a step up on teaching that music, so that's good too. We have a setting of Crucifixus by Lotti, which is a beautiful early piece of music that's very interesting and original in its own way. And then we have the beautiful Russian piece of music from the Orthodox style of music from Gretchaninov, which is truly beautiful. So we hope you enjoy these first 3 songs from the High Plains Choral Society. And most of all, I want to thank these incredible musicians behind me and all the work that they do. So will you please give them a round of applause? They're the ones doing all the work.
Richte mich, Gott,
So one of the joys of working in this area is not only the great vocalists and instrumentalists that we get to meet as we work our way through this concerts, but the relationships that we build with the musicians that they work with also. And Mila Abasuva and I have done music for a long time. Yeah, we're not going to talk about years, but it's been a couple of years that Mila and I have been doing music together. And when she said, Brandon, I would love to come and help the program and play some rehearsals and play for the concerts, I thought, oh my gosh, absolutely. She's a brilliant piano player, and I couldn't think of anybody better to collaborate with on these concerts. And that's really, when you have a accompanist of Mila's caliber, it's not an accompanist. It's a pianist who you collaborate with, because she's a brilliant musician. She's a brilliant speaker. She translated that whole song that we just sang word for word so that we could understand exactly what was happening in that Russian, and she does an amazing job. So being able to work with Mila is one of the great blessings in my life. And so this past concert, I said, Mila, I want you to play a piano piece on the concert. And she says, okay, Brandon, maybe. And then I said, okay, no, we're doing it. She said, the program's too long. And I said, we'll make time for you, Mila, because if any of you have ever heard her play, she's an amazing musician. So I twisted her arm, and I'm forcing her into piano, so actually she volunteered. And so I'm just so glad that Mila gets to play a little bit, and we get to be a part of her incredible musicianship also. Will you please welcome and thank Mila Abasova for all of her work. Thank you, Mila. I'm glad I twisted your arm. It's beautiful. The next song is our men singing Doulaban by Michael McGlynn. It's kind of fun to have the guys sing, especially a song like this. It's an Irish tune, and sometimes things get lost in translation. It's about seaweed and a woman, and I think only in Ireland would that be a compliment, so I'm not sure how this works. It's a great, fun piece, very rhythmic, a lot of asymmetrical meters of 7, and it's not your normal 5 or 3. It's very rhythmic in nature, and it's about seaweed and women. So, Doulaman.
We ruined the seaweed and women moment. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Andrea Cruz, and I'm Vice President for the High Plains Choral Society. Thank you for being here today. Part of our mission and the reason that we joined together to make this organization was to inspire lifelong singing and promote the choral arts in our community. And we've done some of that not only through some of our concerts, but we've done some outreaches to our community, such as offering a pre-area help session to our high school students before their last local round of auditions for the all-state process back in the fall. We also offered some pre-UIL clinics and also mock judging for some of our area junior high and middle school directors as they prepared for their UIL contest. And so we're out in the community trying to promote this more than just singing, but really get that lifelong love inspired into those kiddos from a young age, and help just kind of motivate our directors. We would like to invite you, if you're interested, we have some auditions coming up in June 24th. You can find all of this information on our website, highplainschoralsociety.org. June 24th, it's a simple vocalization with Mr. Farron and a quick sight reading piece, real easy to do. But we invite you to come join us and bring along some friends, especially if they sing bass, for next season.
We do want to tell you about an upcoming thing. We're on our second full year, starting our third season next season. So we do have some changes on our board. At this time, I would like to acknowledge our new president-elect, Ms. Allison Johnston. I will be stepping down, and Allison's going to take over. I also just want to say, from the choir perspective, we rarely get the opportunity to thank those that are leading us in this, because they're always the ones in the front thanking us for singing. And so I would really like to take this opportunity as well to thank Mila and Brandon for their incredible dedication and hard work in letting us have this opportunity to sing together and share this music with our community, and going with us on this insane idea to start this professional organization to serve musicians who were not able to participate in other community ensembles. So Brandon and Mila, we love you. Thank you so much for all you've done. And lastly, but certainly not least, we want to thank you. Without our community of support that we've had, donors, you guys giving at concerts, we would not be able to continue what we're doing and reach out into the community and do the things that we're doing in our public school system and support these directors the way that we are. So please continue supporting this organization. We have amazing things coming next season that you'll hear all about when you come. And if you have questions, again, please follow us on social media. You can email us, find our website, and we're happy to answer any questions you have. We hope you enjoy.
The things that we changed in between the very first year and this year is we decided to help split up the load a little bit, and so we created this chamber group out of the larger group to help make these concerts really full and without overloading everyone with the same set of music. And so these guys have tackled an entire another program. These next 4 songs are for the chamber group to help make these programs full and also give us a lot more variety. So the first 2 pieces that you're going to hear today are very modern settings, something like you would hear from a show choir or a choir like Voces 8 maybe that takes these contemporary arrangements. It's kind of jazzy, has quite a bit of a jazz chords in here. A lot of fun to sing. It's a lot of fun to work on. So we hope that you enjoy these first 2 songs. When the earth, what's it? When the earth fell, when the earth stands, and Lonesome Road. Yeah, you guys will recognize. Sorry, it's been a long week. sing, and anytime that I can step off the podium and sing too, it makes me happy, so I love to do that kind of stuff. The next two songs are a little more in the classical realm. The first one is a modern composition by Brent Pierce called Hosanna. Very articulate, very cross rhythm, but it's a lot of fun to sing because you can kind of cut loose and really peel some paint with this one, which we like doing, and so it's a lot of fun for us. And then we have this beautiful Schumann romantic period that's very expansive in German. That's beautiful also, the So war. So we hope you enjoy these last two with the chamber choir.
Hosanna,
As you can tell, most of us have a really hard time expressing ourselves, and so it's good to see Davis experiment dancing off the stage. Thank you, Davis, wherever you go to. This next piece is our women. This is a beautiful piece that we've really kind of fallen in love with. It has quite a bit of the duple against triple kind of idea that you'll hear. Sometimes the girls are in the duple while Mila's in the triple, and sometimes the oboe is also against the 2 against 3. And so it creates this really unsettling and yet at the same time beautiful kind of idea for this piece. It talks about war and sometimes the loss of knowing what that comes to and what it took to get us to that place, and then where do we go after that. So it's an incredible piece of music that sees all these things through the detail of nature and rain, and what do we do after the rain falls. And it's a beautiful piece of music. So will you please welcome our ladies with, what's the name of this one? That one. spiritual called Rise and Shine. Great piece of music that we just love singing. It's been kind of our anthem this year. We started this song the very first rehearsal. We kind of modeled all of our PR around the song because it's just a great song to sing. And this year, especially the second year altogether, we've grown in a lot of relationships. We're starting to figure out who each other are and some of our beautiful qualities and some of our ugly qualities, which is all fine because that's what makes choirs work. And so it's been a lot of fun this season. And I couldn't do it without the incredible work of each and every one of these singers and their incredible dedication to this art, but also to our board. Now that we have everybody back on stage, if you served on the board, both the executive board or the large board, will you please raise your hand so we can recognize you for all your work that you did this year. Please, thank these guys. These are the folks that are making calls and trying to secure some funding. They're the ones who are making up the program. All these programs that you guys see, these are all done by these folks on a computer, usually at the wee hours of the night when we get done teaching. So without all of their incredible work, this would not happen. And most of all, thank you. Each concert that we have, it seems to be growing larger and larger in our audience. Without you guys, we couldn't do this. The support from the community has been overwhelming, and we thank you so much. Part of helping us out is building this base, and part of that is money. So today, if you'd like to, I know, do we have baskets? What did we decide to do for? They have little buckets. Okay, so there's buckets out there. Put money in it. We would love for you to help us out. And I joke with that, but really, this has been incredible. All of this music that you guys have sung, it all costs money. Accompanists and instrumentalists and all the recording equipment and having these things done, it all costs. And we would love some help. We would love for you guys to help us out, support us. Come sing, come be a part of what we're doing, and we love you very, very much. So thank you for a great season from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of all these ladies and gentlemen's heart. Thank you for your support this year, and we look forward to rebooting this summer, hopefully getting some new folks in there and coming back stronger and stronger each year. So we leave you this April and May with a little fun, shiny song called Rise and Shine. We do have a reception right outside these doors in the library. Please come and join us. If you've got questions, anything that you'd like to talk about, we'd love to see you. Or if you just want free food, come on by.